What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Episode 2 of the Schwinn mini bike, mini chopper motorized build. We are back again. We got a lot to do today. This is part 2. If you haven't watched part 1, go ahead and I'll link it down below. You could watch part 1 in the description. So we got the bare frame. We got everything knocked out in the last video, stripped from the bike for the most part. I still got to take off the brake and the kickstand, the headlight, the reflector. I just took off the crankset with a hammer because those are garbage, so we'll throw those over there. We don't need those. Today we're going to be stripping down the paint, getting it down to bare metal frame. We have a lot of work to do. What I'm going to be using today is some Rust-Oleum aircraft remover. This stuff worked pretty good for me in the past, so we're going to give that a shot. And we just got some wheels to take off the paint because we're going to do a bare metal look. And I'm either going to paint the bike black, or I'm just going to do a bare metal like steel look with accent it with black. And I also did buy some cutoff wheels because we're going to be cutting this frame off right there, because the plan for this bike is I'm going to be throwing a Predator engine in it, and it's going to be pretty awesome, so we got to make room for that. So guys, stay tuned. This video should be pretty good. And of course, it's starting to rain, so I'm going to go ahead and finish removing the stickers from the bike. They're pretty easy to remove. I've just been taking my finger and just starting it and peeling it. I've already got a couple off, and then we will spray that stuff on and the paint should bubble up. I'll show you guys that, and then I'm gonna take a scraper and scrape some of that off, and then take my drill and just start grinding that down to bare metal. So we'll see how it looks after, and that should be the decision whether I want to paint it black or just kind of go for that bare steel look. But it's raining right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw everything back in the shed, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay guys, it has been constantly pouring, as you can see, just non-stop since the last time that I was out here. But we're about to, I don't really care about the rain, I just need to strip the paint. So I gotta spray my aircraft remover. So if you're here, if you clicked on this video to find out how to remove the paint off of your bike frame, you're gonna watch this. I'll show you what tools I'm going to use. This is the paint remover, aircraft remover. And then if you didn't see earlier in the video, this is just a 3-inch polycarbonate abrasive wheel. Removes rust, paint, and flaking material. Harbor Freight. And then that's just a smaller one. Then we also have some 180 grit sandpaper. I don't even know if I'm going to use this or not, but we're in my shed right now, so I'm not getting rained on. But we're going to go ahead and time-lapse me spraying the frame down with the paint remover and see how that works. So it's got to cure for like over 45 minutes, I'm pretty sure, and then we'll see how good it bubbles off. So okay guys, always remember to wear a mask and do this outside, because this stuff is probably very, very toxic. I'm sure if you just read the back of the label, you'll see like a million words that you don't even know what that means. So usually by that I could tell that this is probably pretty bad for you. So I should be wearing gloves, but I'm outside. Cover up anything that you don't want to get removed. Like I said, I didn't take off that sticker. You want to take off the stickers because I'm going to cut that bar right off. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a coat for you. Let's just see how this sprays on. Okay. So we're going to time lapse the rest of it so you guys can see how it works. It's been about an hour since I've applied the paint remover, and I went on this spot back here to test and see if it's working, and man oh man is it just stripping that paint right off. So all I'm gonna do is go around the whole bike, take this little scraper and just scrape whatever paint I can get off of this. And it's not gonna remove it all. There's still going to be, like, as you can see, some spots like that. So I'm gonna take the brush, the wire brush at the end, and brush all that off. Or you can always just spray another coat on, which the can was kind of malfunctioning for me, so that's not an option for me. So I'm gonna just scrape whatever I can get off and then go at it with a wire brush. But man, is this looking amazing, and it is just peeling right off like butter. Holy. Alright guys, I'll update you guys when I'm done doing that. Alright guys, as you can see, the paint is coming off, and man, am I digging that look right there. Got a couple spots to go around, but that will shine up so good. I might actually keep it that color because that looks pretty awesome. So of course, some of the stuff, I could use another can of that stuff and it would make it go a lot faster because some of this paint just did not chip off. So what I think I'm gonna do is just go ahead and go get another can of that stuff, spray it on thicker, and then that will make the grinding wheel go a lot easier. But man, am I digging that look. So obviously there's a lot of work involved in it, but like I said, I'm gonna go get another can, and that should just cut the time down in half because some of this paint just wasn't coming off from that first coat of paint remover. So if I spray another coat on it, or another 2 coats, the grinder will just take it right off and polish this metal up. Because as you can see, that's not polished, and then you got the polished kind of look with the grinder. So, and I love the like swirls it gives it. So stay tuned guys, catch up with you guys soon. Okay guys, I just went back to Home Depot and I picked up some more paint stripper. This right here, this stuff is like a gel stuff, clean strip premium stripper. It was only 15 bucks and I have a lot left over, and man oh man, let me tell you how good it works. If you need to take paint off of your bike, this stuff removes it like butter. Let me find a spot right here. I mean, I gotta hold the bike, but it's just scraping it right off. All that stuff comes off really easy. So I'm gonna finish stripping all this off, grind it down, and I'll show you the finished result. What's up guys, it's the very next day. Yesterday I didn't have much time to work on the bike due to the weather. Every time I kept coming outside, it would just pour again. So at the end of the day, I worked on it a little bit. So this is where we're at right now. That paint remover is definitely taking off a lot, but just from sitting overnight, it's just a little light layer of rust that will just sand right back off. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit that with some like alcohol and get that off, and then put a clear coat over this so it'll end up looking like nice and shiny like that. But yeah, that's just a little layer of rust, but we're making good progress on this. It's a lot of work, but before I keep continuing removing the paint, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off from right here, right there. I'm gonna probably cut off this little bracket right here, and that chain, the sprocket guide, I'm gonna cut that off as well. So we got our cutting wheel, Harbor Freight, can't beat it. We got Mr. Snickle Fritz, and we're gonna go ahead and remove what I just said. Okay guys, got it cut off. As you can see, there's the piece. It wasn't as bad for my first time. I mean, I gotta probably cut that a little bit lower. Probably end up doing that, but I left that for the seats clamped down to just a little bit, so that just kind of gives it more room for the engine I'm gonna put in. Eventually I might weld 2 brackets going straight up right here and right here to support the back, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut the rest off camera, and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the video right here. As you can see, man, it is just crazy in my backyard. Hopefully my shed doesn't get flooded in, but it's just been raining all day. Literally there's the bike frame. I still gotta put a clear coat over it and stuff, but I can't do it with it raining outside, and I'm just gonna keep it in the house and take all that, rub it down with some lacquer thinner or something to get all that, because when I sanded it down, the rust will stay on, so it'll rust in. So, but yeah, I mean, it looks so good. I'm gonna just keep it like this, put a clear coat over it, use the natural metal look. And where I cut the frame out, ended up grinding it down. I cut that off, and I also cut the little piece that was right here. And man, is that cutter one of the best investments that I've made. It was only 20 bucks, and man, if you're working with metal, you absolutely need it. The grinder works good too, but I'm gonna end the video right here. Thanks for watching as always. In the next video, we will be assembling this bike back into its entire. I got some tires on the way. I'm gonna figure out the engine things and everything, but next week we're just gonna put it back together and figure out everything for the engine. So I'm gonna get everything ordered up. Thanks for watching as always. I'll see you guys next time. Stay motivated.